everybody, and welcome back to Archangelus Gaming. Archangelus here, bringing some more of the Heaven's Gate survival scenario. As you guys can see right here at this moment in time, I've been doing some work. I've still got some to do, but I can do that later. But if you guys are new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us that nice comment below. Alright guys, well, off camera, since we found that platinum, I've been waiting for it to actually process. Oh, looks like it already has. Power of having some fast refineries, I guess. But yeah, what I've also been doing is I've been going around each of the rooms. I've been naming, conventioning everything. Oh, sorry. My malware detector decided then to actually make its presence known. So, yeah, so let's go over to one of these hydrogen tanks for the moment. So go control panel. And as you can see, I've been literally prefixing everything with which needs doing. I've still got quite a lot to do. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's just going to take me a while to finish it all off. Now, I added another row of batteries in the what should be the room above. Yeah, I was thinking maybe what we could do is bring this platform out to, I don't know, maybe here or something, and then basically that we can actually have as another floor. So what we can then do is like build a stairwell which comes up to, several stairwells which comes up to these top batteries, and then have like another stairwell goes through this flooring like we do with the main stairwells that we got on the first and second deck, and then get access to these batteries up here. So for that, just to be able to build that, let's go and get some materials and we'll get that sorted out. Ooh. I don't know why I flew over them. As I do, I just wasn't really looking and paying attention to what I was doing. I'll be honest with you guys, I've been feeling quite under the weather recently, and I'm not feeling as good as I used to. Just always tired all the time. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying to stay positive, trying to keep my if you pardon the pun, my head in the game. And yeah, just trying to get things done. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll cover that as well, and then it gives us an idea of what we're working with. Okay. Oh, way too far. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's sort of what I was thinking was, then, you know what, let's just continue building that floor around it, because I don't think we'll be able to bring it out this way. Or maybe we could. Alright, let's find that. There we go. Hey, that's starting to look good. There we go. Is there a connector on there I could use? No, not really. Oh well. There we go. Actually, do you know what I haven't checked? I didn't actually ever look to see whether all this was done, but yeah, it looks like all that entire wall has been finished. Hey, I didn't actually check that out. Yeah, I've been so busy trying to get the naming convention sorted out. I didn't actually even look to see whether the nanites had finished building the wall of the hangar, I guess you could call it. And yeah, it looks great. Okay. Okay, so if I'm building that close to the I guess we can bring the stairs the wall out a little bit more. Oops.
Energy low.
Story of my life. Whoop. Right, so that completes that flooring, and if we keep that open space, I guess we could. Actually, no, what we can do is we can actually create like a, I don't know, like a walkway. Oh. Alright, so it's already collected my, the nanites have already collected my gear, so... Oh, blimey. Oh, that was indeed a moment. Oh God. Okay. I forgot I need to collect some steel plate. Yeah, because it seems like those build and repair nanites also grab whatever's in your backpack, which is quite good, quite useful actually, because means at least you know your stuff isn't going to be floating through space forever or something. It was just funny, so funny. I mean, what is obvious is I didn't actually intend for that to happen, but it did. Right, there we go. So that sort of like seals them in, you know, like they've been put into like an egg tray, if you will. Actually, an interesting analogy. But the one thing I really want to do, I've been dying to do this pretty much all night, is I want to get these engines in. I want to see what this looks like. You know. Oh man, this is going to be amazing. I mean, at least we're going to have the reverse thrust. Ooh, crud. The reverse thrust sorted out. It's really the forward thrust is the one that is going to be the challenge. Oh wow, that is going to look epic. There you go. Oh, that is gonna be epic. Again, like with these batteries, we'll have like a walkway or something, so we can, you know, it appears like we can get access to and do maintenance on things like that. Right. Okay. Now, what I will do is I will turn them into the off position, because otherwise they are going to consume humongous amounts of power. Yeah, and we don't need that at the moment. Oh, but that is going to be epic. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to really build sort of like I'm not sure what the term would be, but Star Trek's nacelles is probably the closest to it. Something like bit more like the Battlestar Galactica, but have it sort of like go all the way from front, you know, maybe to where that pylon is. But have it as like part of the ship. I'm just trying to. I've been trying to figure out how to do this, and the only thing I can think of at the moment is it's got to be made out of heavy armor. This unfortunately is going to be the reality of it all. So the question is how do I go about building it? Now, we've got this ledge for these airtight doors. So what I'm thinking... no, it's a dangerous thing to think. Is maybe start off with something like that. Then a heavy armoured block. And then maybe the question is how many engines do I want on the back? Because if I'm going to have I think it's time I break down this back wall and I extend it out. because I need to see how many engines I can put on the back on in the to create forward thrust, to be able to then figure out what do I need in terms of on the nacelles, because I then need to calculate what need to work out how many thrusters I've got forward, how many I've got back, so I've got about equalish amount of thrust. So yeah, if we haven't where is the end of that bay? So we got the engine room, the power room. So the, what did I call it in the end? The engineering bay is what I called it. So basically, the engineering bay is going to be the jump drives, the reactors, things like that. We have a separate bay for the engine blocks themselves. I suppose what we could do is get some distance, have a look at how this is manufactured. It's got maintenance doors, top and bottom. So I suppose if I was to actually delve back, what yeah, let's take that back a bit like that. Yeah, then that gives us a platform that we can work with. And then what we can then do is maybe go, hold on, yeah, that way is that way. Okay, cool. Actually, now let's work this out first, how this will fit. And again, that so if I do something like that, and then I can have an equal amount of engines.
Energy low.
Again? Come on, just get rid of that one. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. So do that. Because that's 10 thrusters right there and then. Split into groups. I mean, we could even then go as far as to put in some small thrusters in there as well to sort of fill in the gap. Okay, let's turn those off though as well. Where are we? Control panel. So ion. (20 to 26). So that should be all of them off. Which they are. Right, well, it's been nagging us to go and get some energy, so let's go and find our way to a medical room. Especially after crashing into a door. Forgot that door doesn't actually open by clicking on the door itself, which is a little odd. Might have to put some sensors on that or something. So, future project. So yeah, so those are building nicely. We got 6 of those are up and trucking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're going to have plenty of reverse thrust because we're going to have 30 of those in total. So we've got 10 there. So we're going to need 10 either side. Okay. So now I'm actually starting to wonder why I actually started building now. I think I need to start building near the back. Somewhere around about here-ish. Oh, what's going on? Hitting the wrong buttons. God, that's sounds so weird. Anyway, where were we? Four. Now I want to do that. So if I go again, yeah, because if I do blocks down from here and then out, and then I do a 5x2 of engines. So yeah, we need to work out how much we need then. So got that. Right, so that's one. So if that's one engine, that's two. That's the start of the third. So that'd be three. Or do I build the engines underneath and have them blasting backwards? But I haven't put the armour on, so I don't really know where that would be then. I'm sort of thinking about this as I go along. It's sort of because I don't want these to be too far out. Because at the moment, that's looking like by the time I'm done, I'll be out here somewhere. Tell you what, okay, let's try building it first. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it looks like. So 1, 2, 3. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so set 1, 2, 3 and a half. Four. 5. Because as you can see, that's quite a lengthy amount, isn't it? I was saying that, look at the size of the Battlestar Galactica. I mean, I know those pods, if you will, the nacelle sort of things, they were actually launch tubes. Yeah, for the Colonial Vipers. However, saying that means all the engines will be down here. Now, what we could try is, so if that's the supposed the wall, we made this out of light. So that was the wall. Actually, how far do we want it sticking out anyway? Yeah, have it like that. And let's just try building it. I think is probably the easiest way of doing this. And then, so that's 3. That's what I was thinking. That's a problem. Because then that's using up too much space. Because then that could go in like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then what? 10 sort of ends here somewhere. So, if I got an idea then. So if we only need the 3 more, then yeah, why not have it as underslung engines, sort of like that. That'll look rather impressive. And then we can snub this a bit. Like that. Alright, let's have a look at this from a distance. Yeah, because then if we then take that armour down, around, and then have it come up and meet with the bottom of this, oh man, that would look cool. And then what we could then do is if we just have it go the length of this body up to here, we could put in a huge amount of missile arrays on the front, and then maybe do something with that space in between as well. You know, like like storage for like a huge amount of rockets. So at least then it would have like a missile attack, and then we could then sort of figure out where we put the weapon placements later on. Okay, right. I think we're finally onto something here. So let's see if we do that, and then bring.
Energy low.
Typical. I just started figuring out what I'm doing here, and then I run out of energy. Yeah, and then we can just do. Maybe something like this. Yes, check this action out. I think that's going to look epic. Right. Let's get some energy. I mean, you heard the lady. Don't know what I hit. Right, so we got an idea for the engine arrays all playing up. I think this slope here I'm going to turn into heavy armour. And then I've got to somehow merge these two together, and then sort of put like a heavy armour trim around it. We've got a block of reverse thrust there. Oh, I know what we could do. We've got all of this space going from here down. If we put yeah, 15 aside. We'd have to work out where we put it all. But we put 15 aside of these large ion engines as a start. This is, by the way, this is all a starter. This is test, because I've got no idea how much power we're going to need to engines. You know, all this sort of thing. I mean, I'm literally just sort of like doing like a wet finger in the air, praying to whatever will listen to this thing will actually be maneuverable. Because it's all one thing to build things like Mr. Toad, the Rust Bucket, even the mini Rust Bucket and Dude and all that, but something of this scale with this much heavy armor on it, I've never done this before. So I'm guessing. Right. Now we need something that we can work with to try and figure out where all these engine blocks go. So I think it's now time to start another one of these exercises, and hopefully this time not kill myself with a random block that doesn't attach itself. I think I've gotten past. That's probably about right. Okay, so how am I going to do this to see where everything is? I'm going to need to... crud, I'm going to need to build this over there, aren't I? Yeah, I am. And that one I think I'm going to need to turn into a heavy armor block as well. There we go. Sort of fill in some of the gaps while I'm at it. There we go. Then that's all nice and securely in. Might as well build this out. Please tell me these are cubes. Oh, that's good. Right, so that would be the back wall for all of these. Holy snap. This thing is colossal. And I can't tell what level I'm meant to be building at. Sun's in the wrong place. Right, so it's along this ledge here. So that ledge comes to an end. That goes to about there. Right. I think I'm going to have to take a snapshot of this on my phone or something, because honestly, I can't remember how to do this now. Oh, so square block, then the lighter slope, and then keep going. Okay. Right. Sorry, just trying to get my head around this all. Keep hitting for the wrong buttons. So I'm trying to get this in place. I think it's going to be one more. Okay, let's have a look at what we got back here, so we can work out what we're doing next. 45, 1, 2, join. Right, there we go. There's our front end. Oh wow, that is going to be quite epic. Although the scale of things, should I take that forward to that next marker? It's an interesting question. Okay, so let's go to our light armor blocks and let's see if we can work out where 15 of these things are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and we've still got a ton of space to go. All right. Okay, idea. Let's try putting a singular, I don't know, like a block of armor, if you will, between each of the engines. So even there, put one there. So that's 1, 2, 3,
Energy
4,
low.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have I done this right? Yeah, so far so good. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we still got a ton of room. Alright, let's grab these and we'll try a double. Hopefully we won't run out of energy in the meantime. Oops. I didn't count these.
Energy critical.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. Alright, energy levels. I'll go and recharge. I wish it was just so easy to recharge my personal battery. It's like, doesn't matter how much sleep I get, still tired. Ow. Right, so that was 10. Oops, 11. Oh, just grind it. 12, 13, 14, 15. Not sure what we can do with that little space there, but I'm sure we can figure something out. So yeah, it looks like if we double armor block between, it does look like we can do it. So now we can start putting in the heavy armor back in its place. I think I'll take that one out because I'm going to put missile blocks in there. Right, so we now got the basis for the starboard side thrusters. I had to remind myself which one was which. So let's get them in. I mean, so far we're doing all right. I mean, we've got an idea going on at the moment for... We got forward, we got back. And we got an idea, once I get around to mirroring it, for also doing port and starboard thrusters. I think now it's a case of we got to do the same for the dorsal and ventral. So the that'll be the ones that point up to push us down, and the ones that's down to push us up. So we have got this huge bay that we can use now. Just got to figure out where things go and how things build. I think we also need some more build and repair modules nearer to the edge, because I think this looks to be, about the outer skirtings of the one that's, I think it's under there. I think what's going to happen in the end as well is that block there and the one that's on the corresponding up there, I think that's going to change. It's going to just come straight up. Because I don't know how I'm going to merge that into that, or out that way, so to speak. Just trying to get my head around everything here. But we will figure it out in the end. When we've got this far, we will get the rest of the way. Okay. Right. So we've got a good spacing going on here. So we're going to keep that same spacing. But where do we want the dorsal and the ventral? Because we are going to need some way of being able to access them. So probably if we put the oh, will you stop it and just do what I want? Thank you. So we put these, what, like that, but two out. But how are we going to hold that in place? So that's on the last two of that one. So what we could do... I think I know how I'm going to do this now. I think. Might be too high. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to drop that like that. And then that should be in line with the armour plating. God, this is going to be a challenge to build. If I double lace it like that. Whoa! Overshot. Right. Okay, so if I then... No, like that, thank you. Not in the middle of space. Alright, I'm sort of having to eyeball this now. I think I'm getting this about right. So... Get that somewhere in the middle of...
Energy low.
Oh, stop it! I'm always low on energy. I think I'm going to have to start building some medical rooms throughout the ship. Just as like, or survival kits even. Just to be able to keep going. Okay, let's see if we can get these in. It would rotate itself, wouldn't it? I mean, there's got to be a way, actually, of telling it to stay put. Okay. Right, okay, so that's those planned out. Now we've got to do the same for the other way. I'm thinking... around about... Actually, that is actually easier on the bottom than it is on the top. Well, we've got that larger block there. So I'll say if we have that sort of sticking out here, that'd probably be better. Alright, let's go and feed the beast. One thing that nanites can't do in this is give us a recharge whenever we need it. But I know I'm asking too much. Okay, so let's see if we can plan this out. So we need about what, there was it? Yeah. So coming down here. Bugger. Okay. So, where is this going to sit in the end? This is going to be... Again... So how big are these? About 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, so that's that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Brings that to there. So we need it. So we need it 3 high to be able to do what we want to do. Okay. Managed to get out of the way of that one. Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh. So I try to eat more than take more than I can chew. Okay, let's drop that off. Probably gone by now. Haha! It just got to it just as I did. Alright. I'm thinking of a slight change here. Hey, why is there a block floating in midair? No, actually we do want this of heavy armour, don't we? Because of the fact that we need it to be functional if damaged in battle. Okay, so what have I got left? Metal grid. And there we go. This is another good reason why I've left the maintenance bay open to space, is again ease of access. Ooh, got that in just the right place there. Not bad going. Okay, so now we can build these. This is going to be a little easier because of the fact that we've now got the ventrals in place. Yeah, again, if I've got the naming convention wrong for dorsal and ventral, let me know in the comments below, because yeah, I want to learn. Yeah. Okay. So that's okay. So now for the test, see whether I've made a colossal error or whether I've got this right. No, I think I've actually got this right. Oh, that is going to look cool. Whoops. There we go. Oh man, even as a skeletal frame, that is starting to look the business. Oh man, I can't, honestly, I can't really wait to see what this is going to look like. This is going to be a bit of a pain to go through all of this and figure out what is on, what's off, what needs to go off. So 27, 29, 3 is off already. So all that needs to go off. I mean, just from this alone, it's just showing us how many thruster blocks we've got in here. I mean, this is not even taking into account that I've had to delete a few and then put some back in. Right. Okay, that's all of them off. So even if these got built, then at this moment in time, we're good, we're safe. Bloody hell. Yeah. So that hasn't finished all of these, which is a little worrying. This is all thruster components by the looks of it. That's the issue. So let's have a look at where we're at, because right, where are we for thruster comps? I think we're most likely out of platinum again. Probably out of gold too now. So gold is what, this one? Yeah, so we're out of gold. I think platinum's in with this one. I've got 34.7 kilos of that remaining. So yeah, we will need to get some more platinum. God blimey. This is going to be of an epic scale in the end by the time we're done. So, yeah. Okay, give me a second to think about this, guys. I'll be back with you in just a mo. Okay. I was just thinking about this, actually. We've got, or we're going to have 30 engines going forward, 30 engines going backwards. At the moment, we've got 15 in the ventral and dorsal positions, as well as the port and starboard. Or at least we will once I've mirrored it all. So, if we've brought this far so far, do we continue this on closer to the front of the ship? And maybe try and get the same amount forward? That's going to use a hell of a lot more material though. Or do we start with the framework? See if she moves and how she responds, and then work from there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the process of mirroring on the other side, adding in a couple more of these nanite systems on both sides of the ship. And I think from there, I think it's going to be a case of get the resources,
Energy low.
including that resource, and yeah, seeing about getting this built properly, because even if we can just move around with the carrier as it is, we can always extend this all forward later on. Save the weapon systems for much later on. You know, like a final fitting, if you will. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. You know, I hope you've enjoyed my craziness in building such a massive ship so far, and the efforts I've gone to try and build the all of the systems. So yeah, I think I'll leave you guys with a nice view of all of this slowly being built by the, or at least as far as it would go, by the nanites. And I will catch you guys next time on Arcangulus Gaming. Remember to be nice, be happy, be, you know, help each other out. Guys, you know, remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time on Arcangulus Gaming.